Alright everybody, welcome back to another diecastmania model review, and today we're reviewing First Gear's new 1/87 scale Mack Terrapro FEL, or front-end loading refuse truck. So anyway, this is one of First Gear's newest 1/87 scale or HO scale offerings, and their first Mack model in this scale. So anyway, it comes in the standard style First Gear branded packaging with the features on the back. As you can see, the SKU number and barcode. The model, just like any other First Gear model, pulls out of the box in this plastic tray. You separate the two pieces of plastic. So as far as first impressions on this model go, it is a very solid, heavy piece for 1/87 scale. Now, that mainly comes from the fact that its major components are die-cast metal, that being the cab itself, most of the chassis or frame, and the garbage body. Now, this model is pretty lacking in functionality. It really only features rolling wheels, and that's about it. The front loader arms don't work, unfortunately, although they are modeled quite nicely and look to scale. As you can see, there's a little bit of detailing on the hydraulic cylinders. There's DOT striping down the side of the body, and you can see the emissions equipment behind the cab. On the front, we can see a very predominant looking Mack grille and the lights, as well as the really small Bulldog, which is a nice touch. We have chromed plastic mirrors, which also look quite nice. Now, unfortunately, the cab detailing is cut a little bit short with the simplistic black plastic replacing windows and proper interior detailing, but the model is still decently detailed throughout. As you can see, the DOT striping on the body, the undercarriage detailing, and everything else. Taking a look at the top of the garbage body, as we can see, it's not modeled all the way through, unlike the 1/34th scale models, and the rear does not open up. So the only real practical use I can see for this feature is to put some paper clips or small desk items in there if you would really want to. Alright, so now we're going to conclude this review with some final impressions. So this is a nice model from First Gear, however, the pricing for it being a basic 1/87 scale truck could be seen as a little bit on the high side. The lack of interior detailing on the cab, of course, might off-put some really discerning collectors, however, in general, the rest of the details seem to balance it out quite nicely. This model would look right at home on a shelf, a model train layout, or on a desk for promotional purposes. Now, as far as the functionality goes, this is a 1/87 scale model, so the engineering constraints are drastically different from any larger scales. So the lack of functionality can be understood in this model. So it is still a nice model from First Gear, and it fills a gap nicely in 1/87 scale. With all that being said, this model could be recommended. As always, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you in the next video.